So the prince is stepping back from his royal duties. And he's moving to Canada. Yeah, he's stepping back from his royal duties to find himself. You know, he's a prince for crying out loud. How hard can that be? It's not like he's working in the salt mine for 16 hours a day. Give me a fucking break. Yeah, nigga. You thought that shit would be easy, huh? Brother's been lamenting about this shit for the longest time, but you think because you're a prince you get a free pass. You poor man. Yeah, I know you thought you could handle that ass, prince. That was a kiss of death. The kiss that turned the prince into a simp. Yeah, you thought you could handle that ass, but after she backed that ass up and wear you down, and then wake you up at 3 in the morning wanting to have a heartfelt, meaningful conversation. How can you have a meaningful conversation when you're half asleep? When you're tired and half asleep? That's not no fucking conversation. That's a brainwashing session. It's a brainwashing session to break you down. Just on a mission to fuck up your vibe. Break you down and turn you into a clown. Just a ceaseless and endless barrage of pure adulterated fuckery. Now you Prince Harry the Simp. Sir Simp-a-lot himself. Like, you know, baby, I'm just so tired right now. Can we just talk later on in the morning? I can just hear her now.
I want to talk now, motherfucker. You ain't no prince. You weak. You ain't shit.
You know they like to verbally abuse and denigrate men.
You're a pussy. Punk bitch motherfucker.
His brother said, I don't even know who he is. I don't even recognize him anymore. I can't even hug my brother. By golly, he should just go. Just leave us alone. Be gone. And take that slut with him. You know, if Princess D was here, she'd kick his ass and straighten him out. Slop to the face.
For the love of God, you're a prince for Christ's sakes. Now get your dick out your hands and your head out the woman's ass and straighten yourself up right now.
You know, it is more than painfully obvious by now that the prince is suffering from PTFD, post-traumatic family disorder. You can tell that he has never fully recovered from the death of his mother. And you can just hear them around the dinner table now. Father, how could you have done that to our mother? The only mother I have. How could you, father? Boy, this might come as a surprise to you. I could be a father, but then again, maybe I'm not. Yeah. This blood wine tastes rather scrumptious. I remember seeing a picture of him last year somewhere, if I can remember. It was like last summer. I saw a picture of him. He was bare feet. Like he had just came out from walking in the woods or something. Maybe she kicked him out of the house. You know, he was just standing there in the picture looking all disheveled and bare feet. And they was talking about the prince wanted to move to Africa. What the fuck you gonna move to Africa to do? Hang out with the Maasai to get your manhood back? Swim with the hippo? Kill a lion? What the fuck, man? This seemed to me like the prince has lost his fucking mind. Shanika broke him down. I mean the Duchess of Sussex. Or Sex, or whatever. You know what's so crazy about this? This is, we're talking about royalty here. You don't get any better than this. This is every woman's wet dream. Well, not really a wet dream for women, but just the thought of it make their panties quiver, you know. Legs started shaking, knees started trembling, they get all hot and bothered down there. But you know, guys, this is royalty here. We're talking about history, royal family for hundreds and hundreds of years. The creme de la creme. the upper echelons of society. And if that's not good enough, then what is? And these motherfuckers are so hypocritical. You always hear them talking about, there are no good men. Where are all the good men gone? Well, here's one. Well, he's no longer a man. He's totally all broken down now. He's lost his mind. He's a simp now. So, and you know what's so crazy about this? This guy was born into royalty, born into money. You know, the envy of the world for most people. You know, most stupid people actually. And that's not good enough. Now you want to move to Canada. Yeah, he wants to move to Canada. And I'm wondering, this looked like more like a setup for me. It's like she's gonna move to Canada so she can dump him, because she's gonna set him up and then dump him, right? And then she'll take the high road, like, it was just too much pressure, and I need to find me, I need to find myself, and all her hypocritical girlfriend, all her, the blood sucking vampires around her will be like, you go, girl. You gotta find yourself. You gotta find you. You gotta find your own truth. Lying demonic bitches. You know, in memory of his mother, Princess D, he should take a page out of his father's book. Yeah, when shit hit the fan, you have something to fall back on. But you know, this charade has gone much too far. It's time for some radical intervention. It's full time we call James Bond. Yeah, I remember how Sean Connery used to slap those bitches around in those James Bond movies.
You know, Mr. Bond, we have a mission for you, a mission of physical persuasion.
You know, I almost forgot that we have a female James Bond now. She's James Bond. 007, bitches. The premiere of this new James Bond movie will leave you riveted, inspired, speechless, and spellbound. This alphabet feminazi production will have you at the edge of your seat, tightly gripping your nuts with a handful of popcorn. And yes, James Bond lovers, don't forget our two James Bond movies in production, which is set for release early next year. The titles are The Crown Is Not Enough, Live to Simp Another Day, bitches. Even the military's lost respect for the guy. The prince is no longer the head of our regiment. Bloody hell, your highness. Since the prince started dealing with that succubus, he has lost his bleeding mind. You know, I bet you never hear the shit about no Saudi prince. I bet you 10 camels. You'll never hear the shit. Shaniqua, get on that camel. We're gonna go fox hunting today. Well, there's no foxes in the desert. Well, honey, remember that nice hat I gave you with that fox tail hanging all the way down your shoulder? Go put it on and we'll figure out the rest later. You know, there are three different types of simps. That's what I've gathered. You know, there you have the super simps. Those are the athletes, simps on steroids. They all love whores. They marry whores and baby mamas and shit. And there's not much you can do for the super simp. The only thing can help the super simp is divine intervention. And you just hope that it's before he jump off a bridge, a tall building, or put a bullet through his fucking skull. And then you have the simp. That's a regular simp. Now, a regular simp is not bad because he can be rehabilitated if you communicate with him and show him. Because we've all been simps at one time or another. Time you take your mother's breast in your mouth, you're a simp. And then one day you have to stand up and say, I am lactose intolerant. Don't try to comfort me, bitch. I am man. And then you have the lesser simp. Now, the lesser simp, there's nothing you can do for him. From the womb to the tomb, his fate is sealed. He's a mindless walking zombie. And don't make the mistake of trying to engage him in any meaningful conversation or discussion. And if you press him too hard, he'll attack you. And I mean, physically attack you too. And his mantra is always the same.
Don't talk about my queen. My queen can do no wrong. She's my queen, my queen, my queen.
This mindless mantra is nothing but mere self-hypnotism, a virus which is buried in the depth of his subconscious. God help his fragile soul.